The inaugural Edisto Music Festival will happen on November 24th on Edisto Island. Today, I talk one-on-one with the event director, Jamie Lee Drayton, for this edition of Quintin's Close-Ups. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and like Quintin's Close-Ups on Facebook. Jamie Lee Drayton, welcome to Quintin's Close-Ups.
Thank you, Quintin.
Appreciate
for having us. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm bringing you on Quintin's Close-Ups because you are the event director of the inaugural Edisto Music Festival down on Edisto Beach.
Yes, I am.
Tell me, why the Edisto Music Festival? Why now?
Our community is screamed for. We did a musical dedication to James Lee Jameson. And for those who don't know James Lee Jameson, let me tell you a little bit about James. He was a bass player from Motown.
Yes.
I should have said the bass player from Motown. Mm-hmm. He was part of the Funk Brothers. And that guy, James Lee Jameson, was born on Edisto Island, South Carolina. Steamboat Landing Road. And this year, on August 19th, they had a rededication of Steamboat Landing Road to, guess what, James Lee Jameson Memorial Highway. Well, on that day we had a music dedication to Mr. Jameson. It was a success.
Yes, sir.
The people were partying. Wow. You know, they were dancing to all the Motown sounds. You know, I heard the grapevine. You know, don't mess with Bill. Everybody was just, and I heard this participant at the dedication at the event. She looked around and she said, "Look at us." And she was not a melanated person.
Yeah.
And she said, "Look at us all together. I mean, and we're just having fun, enjoying this. The only thing wrong with this is not enough room for everybody." So here came the need for us to have this festival. And this festival, our tagline.
Yes, sir.
And for those of you who haven't heard, it's bridging the gap through music. You get a bunch of people who are separated. There's an actual living gap. Social gaps. Black-white gaps. Have-nots gap. Island Beach gap. But you put some Motown on. You put some Beauty's Only Skin Deep. When she was my girl. Watch what happens. You know, we've heard that music is the international language.
Yes.
No matter who you are, if somebody puts some music on, you automatically understand it and feel it. Well, if you are out at Bay Creek Park, November 24th,
Right, coming up.
2023, you ready to get your world rocked.
Man, my thing is this, Mr. Drayton. Well, let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
What is the feel of music right now on the island and the beach?
Well, you should ask. There's been a little bit of controversy about the music on the beach. But sometimes, because of our community and the way that we've been able to connect and become one, we sometimes just got to go with the flow. As Ray Charles would say, let it do what it do.
Wow. What has that flow been like for music on the island?
Edisto Island, known notoriously for just great music.
Yeah.
Some great bands have been around for a long time. Some of the guys that are in my show this time around, guys like Edo Gumbo. You know, they've been playing forever. When I first talked to Dale said, "We play old people music." I said, "Well, Dale, what's old people music?"
Right.
We play everything from, how do you put it, from Motown to escapes me right now. But he put a wide range in there, and we look forward to seeing those guys performing out there.
What is the biggest difference about music today in your mind?
Me being a person from the 60s, it's been that particular genre of music. It's always been a healer.
Yes.
And I listen to all genres. We got the Southern Soul. We've got new country, because these young guys out here are really kicking it with the country. But me, being old school, loving what I love, and I know the people who are connected with me love. We're gonna try to keep it old school. That's what we love, and that's what they love, and that's what we're gonna give the people.
What other music do you want to connect the people of the island to next?
Eventually, we would like this festival to cover all genres. We would like it to literally bridge the gap through music. We want to, spoken word, eventually all of it, rap, country. You may be able to learn how to line dance going to one of our shows. We want it to be diverse. We want it to be all inclusive.
Yes, sir.
We've got folks included in this festival as performers that a lot of people probably would not have given them a chance to perform. But because this is an all-inclusive event,
yes, sir,
we made it possible for everyone to be a part of this. Big shout out, Marshall.
and Mr. Drayton, I wanted to ask you, you want it to be an all-inclusive event, so how do you make the Edisto Music Festival become a curated event in the next 5 to 10 years?
This is our first time. We'll have to figure it out. I don't want to say I've got all the answers. I've never done this before, but God empowered me to walk out on faith, and if I took one step, He would carry me the rest of the way.
Yes, sir.
So, and it's been a great ride. He has knocked down some serious obstacles that could have been in our way.
Wow.
But because of His grace and the people involved, our humility.
Yes, sir.
Because my grandmother was a humble child tastes the grace. So, and because of it, this is going to be a great affair for not only myself, but all those involved and all those who attend.
Who do you expect to be involved with this, and who do you expect will attend this?
Well, of course, I already told you that the Mayor of Edisto Beach is one of the folks involved. I've got many other associates that I have here with Edisto. Not long ago, I auditioned for a play, and I got the part. And so all of my castmates had Murder on the Rerun. Got to give you that plug, guys.
Right.
I look forward to them and their families, but we are going to have a wide range of people. It's a great time to be at Edisto for a music festival.
Yes.
It's right after Christmas. It's right after Thanksgiving. It's Black Friday.
Yes, sir.
You would have eaten your turkey. you probably watched your games on Thanksgiving Day. And it's Friday. You're trying to do some groceries. And then there's the Edisto Music Festival, where you can lose all the weight you want, because you can definitely get your cardio in.
Yes.
With the music we're gonna bring.
Wow, that's going to be amazing. So, how many tickets do you want to sell for this event?
2,000.
And how can I go about getting tickets right now?
You could go at Eventbrite. And when you get there at Eventbrite, just go edistomusicfestival.com. You can also get if you see our flyer, and our flyers are everywhere.
Yes.
They're online. If you see our flyers, you see a couple numbers on this. Call any one of those numbers.
True.
We have those tickets available right
there
now. And of course, you can get the tickets at the gate. And remember, kids under 6, they're free.
Good.
So we encourage you to bring your family. This is going to be an absolute family affair. I mean, it's never been anything like it.
Wow.
Anything like it. It fills my heart to know that I was a part of all of this. Oh, and I got to give my big shout out to my partner in crime. And if I didn't call her name, she would beat me senseless. Miss Gloria Randall, thank you for your support. Thank you for everything you've done to make this happen.
Wow. And you have all the people in place to make it happen. How do you hope to make an economic impact on the town of Edisto Island and the beach?
Let me think on that one just 1 second. Because this show is going to be such a success, because we have put so much time and effort into making it a great show.
Yes, sir.
Not just when you hear these performers that are just regular Joes and Janes, and they sound better than the people who initially sang the song. When you hear Yolanda sing Tennessee Whiskey, it's going to be something you've never heard before. When you hear Janae go Clean Up Woman, you've never heard it done the way it's going to get done. So, and you know, with the ticket sales and the interest in this event that's going to happen after this, because we have to do one to see where it goes.
Yes.
So, and we're going to let it go where it goes, and you're going to let God lead us.
Yes.
You know, it's something that he's definitely got his hands all over, because he's got his hands all over me.
Sure.
And I've been encouraged by just all the people around me. I've got a great team. Their motto for us, teamwork makes the dream work.
Right.
And everybody's participating without even being told, without even being asked. They're just dropping into the spot, and I feel so proud of them, and I feel proud to be their leader. This is something that needs to be done, and I'm glad that we all, me and my team, the dream, they are all a part of everything here, and we're all inclusive. Like I always say, everybody's opinion counts in this team.
Sure.
So the folks that were part of this, the ideas that they brought to the table, we looked at them.
Yeah. And what ideals now fit this festival?
Well, you know, with all the division in this country, and we got to hit on this. You know, especially with you got a lot of people that are afraid, and we don't want them to be afraid. We need this festival because we need to bridge this gap. We need to bring people calm in their lives. We need to put them in a place of peace.
Sure.
And I know the music, it calms the savage beast.
And you know what? What other gaps do you want to bridge when it comes to this music festival?
Monetary gaps, of course. You know, we gotta get a little, because you know this is, we're gonna build this to make it a real big festival. We're gonna start local. You know, we're gonna use all our local talent, but it's gonna grow bigger than our local talent. We already know this.
You knew this. So let me ask you this: do you have enough infrastructure in place to keep this going for the next 5 to 10 years?
We'll have it. This is our first time. I'm going to reiterate.
Right.
This is our first time. We learn from this. We're going to learn from this experience.
Sure.
But our plan is to not drop the ball on this.
Yes, sir.
I think when we do the 30th annual, that will be the goal that we set for ourselves here in 2023. You know, when we can look 30 years down the road and they're still celebrating it on Edisto Beach, where it originated at.
Yes.
And we may not be here, but our legacy, what we did while we were alive, to prove to the world that we really were here. We didn't really have to prove anything, but you should leave a legacy if you lived a life on this earth.
And once again, Mr. Drayton, for those who want to make it to the festival next week, tell me more about it again.
It's the Edisto Music Festival, bridging the gap in music. You can get there. It's 3607 Dockside Road, Edisto Beach, South Carolina.
Okay.
The gates open at 3:30. Music starts playing promptly at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
Show goes from 5 to 9. We promise to have some great acts. I look forward to seeing everyone there. We pray now, travel mercies.
Yes.
We want everybody to get here safe,
Yes.
get back safe. We will have 2 trucks.
So good.
We will have other trucks.
Yes.
As our flyer states, we ask that you don't bring your coolers.
Right.
You know what? We ask that you bring your chairs.
Right.
Because it is an outside venue.
Right.
And it is November 23rd. Okay. So you might want to bring your blanket.
Yeah.
But barring the rain, we look to have a great time. And one other thing.
Yes, sir.
We have a rain date. If this show is rained out, and that's the only thing that's going to stop it.
Right.
If this show is rained out, we have a rain date 7 days later.
Wow.
So it'll be the next Friday. The show will go on.
Yes, right.
As planned.
As planned. And for more information, you can
go to our website, www.edistomusicfestival.com.
That's right. Well, Jamie Lee Drayton with the Edisto Music Festival. Thank you for your time and welcome to Quintin's Close-Ups.
Thank you, Quintin. It's been a pleasure.
Likewise.